Hey, what's up, guys? It's me again, Mr. Joshua, with another Gundam MSA review. And today I'm reviewing something a little different. I just literally found out how to take paint off of Gundam MSAs without damaging them, without using sandpaper or anything like that's going to rough up the actual Gundam or torso or anything you're working on. But as you can see, it works out really good. Not so much for the RX-78. He's got all these grooves in there. I'm still working on it, but the paint remover that I used on this just it fucking worked wonders. I literally took a dab of it and I tossed it on a part of the torso. I let it set for about a second or two, and then it literally wiped off. It literally just wiped right off. And same with this Gelgig that I'm working on. It was a Char's Gelgig, and something different happened with this guy. As you can see right now, he looks like he's bleached. Well, that's the way that I made him. When I took all of the paint off and everything last night, the color was, this dude right here. This is the color it was. The common salmon pink that Char's Galgi originally is. This is from the same figure. So, anyways, I took a bunch of this paint remover. I just kind of poured it all over this guy. And took a paintbrush and basically painted a thick layer of paint remover on him. I did it on the skirt first. I just really wanted to see what would happen. And this is the result. It, for some weird ass reason, it started to make it bleach. It started bleaching the actual figure, and it was really interesting too. So I actually put about three coats of the paint remover on it, one after the other, and each time just kept getting lighter and lighter and lighter. And the reason why the torso itself isn't as white is because I didn't fuck with that part. I just wanted to see a comparison. I was doing this in a dim light, and I didn't really know if I was actually seeing what I was seeing. So I woke up this morning, and sure enough, the skirt was actually, fucking bleached. I mean, check this out. Check that for a comparison. It's just, it's fucking ridiculous in a good way. And maybe eventually this is, the way that we were eventually going to get ourselves a white Gelgig. Because in theory, what I'm thinking is that this paint remover also removes dye from Gundam MSIA. So who knows, maybe what we can do is do a test run, toss this figure right here into the hot water and let it boil for about 10-15 minutes, let those pores open up, and then toss that paint remover on it and see what happens. Who knows, maybe it'll actually take out all the dye and give you a nice white MSIA figure. But in my own personal opinion, I don't think that it's ever going to be as white as the RX-78, for example. It'll come close, but I think it'll be more of an off-white, maybe kind of a pinkish white, something like that. I'm not really sure how many coats of paint remover I want to put on there because I don't want to ruin the actual figure. But it feels just like a regular Gelgig now. I don't feel anything else different about it. There's no melting or anything really, except for this right here. This morning, I actually had it on a black piece of cloth while it was, taking off all the, when it was, taking out all the dye and stuff. And ironically, it kind of took some of the dye from the black cloth that I was using and kind of incorporated in there, which kind of sucked. I was like, that sucks. But it's alright though. The thing is this is about as light as I'm going to go right now because, with this figure right here, I'm just going to, dye it. Not really sure what color yet, but, it's pretty cool. And my big project today is working on this fucking RX-78. Cool stuff. And, there's no sandpaper required or anything. And my buddy Tom Laird was the one who actually, told me about this really cool idea that he found out. And word of advice, if you guys, get this paint remover that I got, whatever you do, don't fucking use it indoors. I almost died last night when I used it for the very first time. There's like warnings all over the can, stating don't use it in closed areas. I didn't really pay much much attention to it like an idiot. And let me tell you, it was fucking horrible. It was literally like drinking a can of ammonia, like really high potent ammonia. I almost passed out. It was really bad. I guess like when you open a can, it's under pressure too, so that makes it worse. It has all that fucking potent, chemicals just popping right out and spraying. It almost sounded like a can of soda that's being slightly shaken. Yeah, it was pretty fucking terrible. My eyes were all watering and couldn't really breathe for a split second. I was like, oh fuck this! I'm just gonna go outside and do this. And even being outside and opening it too, you still get that effect, but not as bad because you're outside, outdoor environment. But yeah, again with this RX-78, this is something I got from my buddy Tom Leard. I'm actually modified it into something special. It's gonna look really cool when I'm done. It's gonna be like a crossbreed between an RX-78 and a GP01 space type. It's gonna look pretty cool. But anyways, yeah. All you gotta do is take some paint remover, toss on your figure, take a cloth, wipe it right off, and there you go. Fun stuff. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more Gundam MSA updates.